Did you miss the boat on 3% interest rates? Well, you can still find that cheap rate in some parts of the country, like in Texas, where this home builder is offering under 2% the first year, under 3% the second year, less than 4% in year 3, and less than 5% for the rest of the mortgage. It's the latest play by some home builders to attract buyers with such deals in a slow market. In fact, 65% of them offered some sort of incentive last month, according to the National Association of Home Builders.
The housing market right now is slow, and that's both the pace of home sales, but also the pace of construction certainly has slowed over the last couple of months.
The reason, an icing out of home buyers who balked at high mortgage rates that hovered near 7% over the beginning of this year. That as home sale prices were still at record highs, although many well under the original asking prices.
The housing market.
All right. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. You guys know how I feel about when the news picks up a story, especially as it relates to real estate and all things, an economy or whatever. I usually think they have terrible advice and you should never listen to it. Listen to it to get, I don't know, just hear what's out there in the world. But anyway, you better not let them trick you guys into thinking like, oh, it's a good deal. Oh, the rates. They get you so hooked on these rates that, oh, I gotta have it at this rate. I gotta have this rate. And you're not looking at price. It's who cares about a rate? It could be a 30% rate. I don't care. You make your money on real estate at the buy. How do you even know it's a good deal? You're so focused on the interest rate that you're missing the deal. And I understand why people are looking at it, but I just think you need to educate yourself on how real estate works. You make your money at the buy. Okay? That's when you look at the price, you plug in whatever rate you want to plug in. I don't care. If it doesn't meet what you need it to meet, it doesn't work. I don't care if you're getting a 3% loan. If it's a bad deal, if you're overpaying for a 3% loan, you're overpaying for a 3% loan, period. End of story. That's it. It's not that hard. It has to make sense. And we're so trained, especially these last 5 years, they got people so stuck on looking at one sliver of a thing to make their biggest financial decision of their lifetime is focus on this one little thing. And while I think, yeah, if you can get it and it makes sense, fine. But the rate should be like the very least of your concerns. I got a 3% interest rate, but you bought you overpaid by $150,000. Don't be that person, okay? Take your time, evaluate. I don't even care at this point if it's a home or if it's an investment property. Either one needs to make a good decision, not an emotional decision. Real estate is not emotional, although it can have emotional components to it. I'll acknowledge that, but we get too worked up on this. And this is something, speaking from experience, that you get too emotional, you just make a bad decision. Look at real estate is math. Okay. Look at the numbers. The numbers have to make sense. I don't care about interest rate. Who cares? If I plug in your interest rate into my numbers, my math, it doesn't work. Sorry. But here's the approach you should be doing. Whatever market you're in, look at the numbers, plug in all the information you need to plug in, interest rate, repairs, whatever. See what things are trading for on the market for like the comps, right? And any good realtor should be able to give you this information. Make them do the work. They work for you. And it's not the other way around. They can do this. They can pull this report in the matter of minutes and get it over to you. See what things sold for in the last 90 days or whatever. That way you can see where things are trading for and make sure you're not overpaying. Study the market. No, people just, it's so frustrating because this is how you get hurt in real estate. It's how you get hurt in real estate. And it's happened time and time and time again. And they keep running these things like this. Sorry, I'm going to calm down. Let me go ahead and press play. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.
Right now is an affordability constrained market. And that'll happen when you have home prices on a national basis go up 45% during the pandemic housing boom.
But that means finally a bit more leverage for some of those willing to buy during this double whammy of higher mortgage rates and higher prices. This summer marked the strongest buyer's market since 2013, according to Redfin.
This affordability,
Which is why you should not overpay. But look, deep cleansing breath. This is why you should not overpay. You have all the leverage on your side. You're the prize, not your lender, not your realtor, not your contractor, not your whoever it is. You make all of it happen. And guess what? When you're there at the closing table signing those papers, you're the last one to eat. Everyone gets paid before you do. You got to pay into the deal. That monthly mortgage is staying with you for 30 years. Let that sink in. Oh, you could refinance it once you get in, blah, blah, blah. You don't know where the market's going. You don't know if it's going to go up, down, sideways, left. Buy a good deal and then let the market do whatever the market's going to do. And let inflation be your friend instead of stressing when you're going to see that next rate cut.
environment is still very much strained. And so what that's translated into is a low level of existing home sales.
New homes are also sitting on the market, with the number of unsold new finished houses at the highest level since 2009. The shift to a buyer's market isn't happening everywhere. A good chunk of these homes are in regions of the country that experienced booms during the pandemic, places like Texas and Florida.
You're seeing a higher inventory in some of those markets. So in order to move that inventory so it's not sitting there idle, home builders are going to offer incentives.
Incentives like that buy-down deal where a developer offers a lower interest rate if you use their preferred lender.
Builder spends $30,000, $40,000, even $50,000 or more,
which could mean $30,000, $40,000, or $50,000 in savings for some home buyers. That might be 10% or even more of.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on
home suckers. Don't be a sucker, okay? Don't let them get you. Don't let them get you. Oh, it's a new house. You walk in that house. It's like walking in a car lot. You see that car, you smell that new leather. You get in there and you're like, man, this is nice. And they're like, you want to test drive it? Go ahead, test drive it. Yeah. You don't go sleep in the bed. Couldn't you picture your kid's room? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, just go ahead and sign. Let's go ahead and sign. Not a big deal. Here, take that. You sign and you just cheesing at each other and sitting there like, wow, we did it. The American dream. This is the best thing we could have ever done in our life. Then 5 years later, pain, suffering, strapped, can't do anything, can't move. It's not a way to live, guys. It's not a way to live. I've stubbed my toe in this business. Don't do this. It has to make sense. The math and the numbers are there to protect you. Okay? So don't go in there signing your life away, doing some dumb, you know what. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, comment, share. And don't listen to the mainstream media. Don't do it. All right. Not on your largest, most important investment. All right. We'll talk to you guys later.